Alright guys, so we will post the form in just a few minutes. Yeah, Weaver, how you doing, bro? Alright, but while we wait, guys, I'm going to drop the new track off Phuture Collective, which comes out tomorrow. Yeah, I'm super stoked.
Oh, fucking.
Yeah, it's probably, like, so far my favorite track off this issue. Yeah, I'm hyped as fuck. I guess I may as well play the DIVERSA track that comes out in fucking October. This track is definitely not 3 or 4 years old, guys. It's totally not 3 or 4 years old. Alright, fine. Maybe it's 3 years old. Okay. Dude, when I start streaming though...
Caption.
Bro, where's Caption? Is he at like a fucking Taco Bell or something?
Nah, I'm in like a I don't know. It's a public place though. I'll try to keep my. I'm gonna try to keep my stuff. The galley? No, I'm not the galley. Eating lunch.
I want to know specifically where you are.
Nah.
Like a food court? Would you call it a food court?
Nah, it's more of like a community center.
Where do you live, dude?
Dilip's house.
Dilip's house. It's the community center. Yep. You already knew.
Alright guys, so here's the brand new Phuture Collective track coming out tomorrow. Then we will play the DIVERSA track that comes out in a couple months. And then we will get started with the stream and post the form. It's going to be a fun day. Once again, everyone is encouraged to chat their butts off in general. Yeah, let's have a good time. But this track is called Bruh by Leet and Zeppelin. It's obviously very sub bass focused, so we'll see how the bot picks it up. But yeah, super stoked on this one. It comes out tomorrow.
Come out with the beast. Yeah, I just imagine like some dude getting arrested. Yeah, have to bring out this box of bees. Come on with the beast. No, boy. Bring the bus. Deactivate your beast. I still feel like all the other friends are really worried and concerned. But that is why we well, come on with the beast. No, boy. Bring the dust. Deactivate your beast.
Yo, so that was an example of a song that sounded really bad with our Discord bot. But the full one will come out tomorrow, so don't you worry. The form I'm posting right now, 9+, I don't know what you're typing in the news. But cool, guys. We're about to get started. We got DIVERSA with us. We got the Flourish. We got Caption. We got Weaver Beats. And then we got some Liz deck that'll pop on and out. Probably more so towards the latter half of the stream so we can kind of keep things a little easy. But right now I'm trying to set up the Facebook stream, so I apologize if it's taking a minute, but I'm going to post the form right meow. And then DIVERSA, is it cool if I play This Is When?
Yeah, that's fine, dude.
Alright, cool. When, how old is this song? You created it today, right?
Wait, what?
How old is This Is When?
Oh, man. That's so old. It's probably like 5 years old.
Oh, 5 years. I was thinking 3 or 4. Oh my
Probably
god.
like 4 or 5 years old.
Like, maybe it's my personal taste, but like I just still see it as being current, which is so fucking weird. Like you're like a good cheddar cheese, Kelvin.
You're breaking up. I don't know if it's for everyone, but you're breaking up.
This is when you know you have become one. As you move, this is when you know you have.
Yo, what's up, Racket? So yeah, that is coming out in a couple weeks, or I guess a month. But yeah, shout out DIVERSA, shout out all these amazing tracks that hopefully are able to see the light, and any new tracks that he makes in the future. Alrighty. So, hello. Someone, I guess if you just want to make sure to mute your mic when you're not talking. I think I'm getting a little bit of feedback. But yeah, with us today, we got 9+, we got Weaver Beats, we got the Flourish, we got Caption, we got Liz Deck, and we got DIVERSA again back to back. So it's going to be an amazing day. I'm excited. Yeah, right now, like I said, I'm just trying to get this Facebook stream going. But I'm just going to not worry about it, and we will go forward here. Alrighty. Boom. Okay, guys. So, Chip, give me a second for the queue, okay? So, first of all, anyone on Patreon, when I post the queue, make sure to let me know if you're not on the top. The forum is closed. We have all the submissions we need. Boom. I hope I can get some coffee, because I really want some coffee. All right. Boom, ba-doom, ba-doom. Alrighty. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? Go ahead and take a second to talk about how your day's going, everyone, please.
Yo, what's up, guys? Yo, my day's good. Yo, I'm just hanging out. Like I said, I'm at a community center because I moved out of where I was living. Because I'm getting ready to come home. So I'm doing great. I am doing great. I'm also mad excited for this feedback. I got a track that I sent in, and I'm really excited to show you guys. How are you guys doing? Anybody else? Liz, Dick. How are you doing? Hey, how are you doing, Diverse? I don't think we ever actually talked.
This is like my last 3 days in California, and I fly back to Canada
Back to Canada.
Back to the land of King.
Well, I'm trying to talk to y'all. Nobody trying to talk to me.
All right, Famo. So still getting all this stuff done. We got some really cool tracks in here. I'm stoked for. More Creativity wanted to premiere their next release, so I'm gonna kind of start with that. And then Chip was the very first person to submit, so we'll have him next. And then we'll go through the queue and get everyone on Patreon to the top. So here's More Creativity's newest track by Jives, who's based in Australia, I believe. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a listen to this. This is the exclusive world premiere of More Creativity's next single. More Creativity, please drop a link to your SoundCloud. I believe you guys are Brooklyn-based. So anyone not following them already should take a look. They've got some crazy heavy hitters. So here's the world premiere of this track by Jives, More Creativity. my finger on my e-stick. I apologize, guys. My computer's going so slow. Yo, so that was Jives coming out on More Creativity Records. If you want to talk about that More Creativity, feel free to let us know like what you're looking for, but I liked it. I feel like in that latter part, I feel like there could be something else going on in there, like an extra additional complementing melody, just like a simple sine wave that hits those highs, maybe like an arpeggiator. But otherwise, I like that a lot. Super stoked for that to come out.
I agree with Michael. There was a lot of space there for another instrument to be doing something. I think it would have made it really interesting for that part in the middle. It's a really cool track, man. Like I've heard a lot of your music. That's by far my favorite thing I've heard.
Yeah, I'm super hyped for that EP. All right, guys. So we have Mufasa, Chip, Bars, Galvin, Ta. But we're gonna start with Chip before Mufasa, even though Mufasa's on Patreon. Just because Chip was the very first person to submit, so we'll go ahead and do that. And then Caption, you're a little bit down the list. Do you want me to kind of move you up a bit?
If you want to, I'm fine with being where I am.
Okay, cool. Because like I'm just like genuinely stoked for this, so I kind of wouldn't mind waiting a little bit.
All right. Yeah, same.
All right, so I thought you were on Patreon. Wait, so there you are. Okay, cool. And yeah, sorry guys, if I forget that you're on Patreon, like we literally have like 30 people now, so it's kind of hard to get a hold of. Which I'm super grateful for. I'll drop a link to that Patreon too, so if anyone wants to, donate a couple dollars, it literally puts a roof over my head, so I'm super grateful. And this month, if we make enough money, we can actually get T-shirts again. So super hyped. But cool. Here is Chip with his track "Try Hard Theme." Let's go ahead and take a listen. And once again, thank you guys so much for being here. Looking forward to a wonderful afternoon with you guys. Here we go. Fucking hand is burned. Not playing, is it? Alright, I don't think it's supposed to be that silent, so my computer is loading. Come on. Yeah, no, okay. So, there we go. No, that's my computer. Okay. Here we go. We're going to try this one more time. Disconnect. Play. There we go. Yo, that was Stereofield, everyone. For those that don't know Stereofield, he's been a part of our Discord for at least a year now, if not a year and a half. Chip, really pretty vibes here. Now, I could be crazy, but like, did you make this in Oxy? Because like, I think you're at the point now, Chip, where you should actually get like Ableton or Fruity Loops. Like, you're doing so much with Oxy, but I think that it's starting to limit you. Like, you're still able to mix and master it really dang well. But like, I just saw like what like 9+ used to produce with an app on an iPad, and he made amazing stuff. But like, once he moved over to, you're on Fruity Loops, right, Jet? Phone, yeah. And once he moved over to Fruity Loops, like the stuff he could do was just a whole other level. So like that's kind of my feedback. Start getting into like a physical DAW, but what you've been able to do so far with everything on Oxy is crazy, dude. So I think that's my main feedback here. Keep it up. I'm loving your progress. Beautiful vibes. Caption, you had something you wanted to say?
The only things that saying that maybe the outro faded out or something like that because it just kept dragging on. Outside of that.
Boom. All right, so we're going to drop a link to Stereofield one more time. Be sure to follow him. And we're going to head over to Mufasa. And yeah, we have some seriously hot music today, including the Flourish's new track, which I'm sure you'd love feedback on. And oh, so much music, so much music. Alrighty. So here we go. Here it is, Mufasa. Yeah, be sure to follow Stereofield if you like what you heard. And here we go. Here's some Mufasa with his track Anticipation. Yo, that was Mufasa, everybody. If you liked what you heard, give this cat a follow. I honestly, Mufasa, my feedback here is that you need to just keep on doing what you're doing. I think this is your most cohesive track yet, / the most, like, I think this track just, like, really defines you. I don't really have any suggestions, but hopefully someone does, but you killed it, dude.
I'm gonna be real. I didn't really think of anything that you could have done better. like those key changes, the drums. Yeah, I think it was all sweet. Especially that lead that you had throughout. Maybe you could turn it down in some places, or I don't know, filter it or something. But in like the beginning, it kind of messed with me on the drop. But that's really it. Yeah.
Hear me now?
Yay!
Yep.
Oh my god. It's always something. Sorry, guys.
What was your mic off again?
Nah, it was, dude. This headset I have I couldn't plug it into my computer normally because it has one of those like 2-in-1 plugs. So I had to like get like a converter, and then like the converter came unplugged for like half.
Alrighty, next up here, we got bars in the house. Fuck, that reminds me of a song. We got bars in this bitch. Bars in this bitch. Alright. And then we're gonna add Illison because he's on Patreon. Alright, here we go. Bars with his track Jasmine. Shout out. Yo, we got bars in this house. Big warm welcome.
All right.
Yo,
Cool.
yeah.
Sorry about that.
No, I'm glad your mic's working again. So at bars, I like that a lot. I especially love that synth that came in halfway through, towards like when we stopped it. Beautiful, beautiful. I don't have much feedback. I'll let these people do the work, and then yeah, Micah, if you don't have an extra $5, just let me know. I still want your music to be heard, but also welcome to Patreon. Thank you.
With my microphone the whole time, trying to get it to work, so I was in and out of the stream. I don't really have good feedback. I'm sorry.
No, I got you. I felt like it could use vocals. Like it was a perfect instrumental. Just felt like it needed a little something. It needs like the icing on the cake.
Yeah, I agree. It felt like a vocal instrumental for sure. But I think everything was cohesive though. You know, as far as like tune and like the mood of the drums and stuff like that, they weren't too like bangy for the style. Yeah. Like,
I'm just trying to figure out how I killed my teammate somehow in Fortnite. I got credit for it.
Well, at least you got credit.
That's crazy. Got my first
Murdering
kill today.
teammates, bro.
Alright, so
I did it, dude. What the fuck?
we got a couple questions here. The first question
So
comes.
good at being bad.
First question comes to DIVERSA and Flourish. Looks like DIVERSA. We'll see if he's still here. So Flourish, where did you first get into music?
I've been playing music since I was a little kid. My dad got me a drum set. He got a Pearl Export when I was like 9. And then I started playing guitar when I was like 13. I was in all kinds of like band and stuff in school. And I was in like the strings class and all that shit. And then when I got older, I got into production and started making electronic music and stuff around like 22. So 25 years or so.
Yeah, that question is like super vague. I'll go into like, I guess when I was like 10, I would listen to like some rock and roll. When I was like 14, 15, I started to get into like rock music, so like the Strokes and Death Cab for Cutie, Postal Service. When I was like 18, I started to get into like electronica, so like Pendulum, Deadmau5, Infected Mushroom, and then 20, I got into artists like Schwangel and Ott. 21, stuff like Mr. Carmack, DIVERSA, Sam Gilliatry, K Trinata, Flume, Odessa, Disclosure, all that kind of stuff. And then, like a year later, I found people like The Flourish and Trill Wax. I was able to put our very first track that we put on Future Collective was this track that DIVERSA deleted. I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna post some music. Like, why did you delete? I'm gonna post a track. And then I was like, oh wait, well, why don't I start a label so I can bring people together and get them heard? And that's where I found like Samwise, Pejos, Trill Wax. Then the next issue is where I found The Flourish. Then the next issue is where I found people like Suma, Milano, Pale or Indigo Beck, Suds. Like, our third issue is so fucking stacked, it's not even funny. Fourth issue, I found Mo Vibes, I found Zenaware, I found Anka. Fifth issue, got to release with Nor the Boy, Versace, more Mo Vibes, another DIVERSA, Racket. Oh, Racket was also issue 4. Man, like, I look at all of our issues, and literally every issue is just so fucking stacked. Yeah, as far as Zayn Indigo Beck goes, he's an amazing musician, and that's all I'm gonna say. An amazing musician.
Yeah, shut up, Michael.
Yeah, but yeah,
hey,
Mo Vibes
I have a cool piece of information. I finally get to meet Mo and play a show with him next month.
That's right, yo, sick, I'm lit.
Yeah, dude, I fucking finally get to hang out with him. And I'm playing, you mentioned Ott, I'm opening up for his ass next month at Further Fest. So that's
You're opening up for Ott? Shut the fuck up. Oh my god.
That's
one of my
what
favorites.
I said. I was like, what the fuck?
No, like,
Same
literally,
night, right before. Fucking perfect.
Like, I think I've told you guys about, like, my bouts of depression before I found Future, like, where I was suicidal and depressed. And Ott, I would literally be able to close my eyes and put his music on and just drift away in this beautiful scenery in my mind for hours. Whether I was sober or on MDMA that was tested, it just created such an experience for me that I saved my life.
Clarify that.
Yep.
On MDMA, that was tested.
All right.
Like, you say something and cover your ass immediately.
So next up here, guys, we got TSOU with his track Siren Lullaby. So I better be seeing you next Thursday at the Paris Theater with EP is Cool and Stosu, Too Much and Wax. It's going to be a killer time. All right, here we go. Who is this? Who is this? This is so goddamn, dude. So like that to me is kind of like if 9 Plus and Caption and Wax, or 9 Plus, Caption and fucking Subverse Collective like came together and they made a track. Like that's what it would be. That low end was super gnarly. That intro was super ambiance. Just like lush textures. I loved it. And yeah, no, 100% Fidus. That's what I was missing. Yeah. So Fidus Akali's 9 Plus and Caption made a track like that, and you made a track like that would be it. Yeah, feedback-wise, when that low end did come in, I think you still have some room in the mids, or especially in the highs for some stereo. So like getting some type of percussion that pans around, or some white noise that pans around in the high end, could really like make that fill the fuck up. Super dope vibes though. That's one of my favorite tracks you've made. I really like that.
Yeah, that was sick. It was like kind of like melodic dubstep or melodic bass music or something. I really liked it. Reminded me of like a Glad Kill or Sugar Pill or something.
I love you, Jared.
Yeah, I've never really heard it before, so it was pretty cool hearing that, bro.
That drop surprised the shit out of me. I think Michael said I came in my panties. That's pretty accurate. Like
it made me a girl, and then I came.
Yep.
The song was so dope that it turned me into a girl because it made me ashamed to be a man, and then it made.
I don't know if it's personal preference, but I feel like that song would be a lot cooler without all the neuro bass stuff. But I feel like that might just be me.
Yeah, that's just you. Go home.
I totally agree with that. I could see that, but like, I mean, I didn't. It wasn't like off-putting.
I think maybe
it wasn't like full build up to straight bass or anything. It was like kind of organic sounding.
I think maybe if you like used it less but did more with the sound when you did choose to use it, it'd be cooler.
Alrighty. So cool, guys. We have a track here that I've been looking forward to hearing for like 48 straight hours when Caption said, I'm going to love it. Caption America, do you want to tell us a little bit about this little track here?
Okay, so honestly, I just started this track yesterday or 2 days ago, but I was so inspired, and I really think that this might be one of my best tracks, so I'm really excited. The intro's still a little iffy, but other than that, I think you guys will like it. So, yep.
Stoked. And then Dylan, do you have to work today?
I'm off till fucking Tuesday. So that's
all right,
dope.
so cool. You'll be able to be here with me the whole time? Yay.
I'm going to a meeting. I'm going to a meeting today at 8. My friend's gonna be here at 7. I'm trying to quit drinking.
Yo, everyone, please give Dylan some good luck.
I'm gonna go to an AA meeting and see how that goes.
Holy shit,
Yes,
that's
dude.
crazy.
Right?
No, good job, dude.
I don't know if I've ever
You've got our full
seen
support,
anyone
dude.
actually do that.
Yo,
Good for
thank
you,
you, dude. That's a huge move. Like, we've got your full support. So give it up for Dylan, guys. Fuck yeah. If anyone else is going through an addiction or going through changes in their life they need to change, there is so much hope. There are ways to do so. Whether it's AA or GA or NA, there's so many meetings where you can come together with a group of like-minded people and accomplish your goals and dreams. It's what Future Collective is about.
Is that like Gangsters Anonymous?
It's Gambling Anonymous, dude, and that's what I need to go to, because I've got a gambling problem more than a drinking problem. But
oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, but no, it's
I
fucking
didn't even
tough,
think
dude.
about that as an addiction.
There's so many addictions, dude, and it's so hard to like understand that you have an addiction. When you have an addiction, it takes like you to get to rock bottom. It takes you to make a ton of mistakes. It takes you being broke or fucking up your life. And I'm just you've got our full support. And same with anyone else. If you're ever going through something, reach out to one of the team members. Lord knows we've all been through different addictions ourselves, whether it's like me for gambling or Dylan for drinking or other countless people in here who've had to go through addictions for like narcotics and opiates, which are I feel like even more addictive than alcohol. But yeah, so just know there's hope and never give up. But here we go. Here's our next track here by Caption. Let's go ahead and take a listen. He says it's one of his favorite tracks yet. This is called Unnamed. Alrighty, just a moment. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so we are going to summon. We're gonna.
Is this Kanye West's new song?
No, because he would never shut the fuck up.
All right, here we go. Caption, you're crazy, dude. You're crazy. So with the last stream, I caught it on video and I watched it back. And Caption, when you played your track last week, I think it was Katana when it was finished. Literally, you see my fucking jaw drop and I like start screaming swear words. Luckily, no one could hear that. But with this one too, like if you watch the video back, you'll see like my jaw just like fucking drops again, dude. I don't know what it is about your music that I love so much. Obviously, you as a person, I love a ton, but something about your tunes just like completely resonate with like every core of my body, which is like same with most of the Future Collective fam. Not to like say what I said like very lightly, but like gorgeous, dude. Just your ambiance, the settings you create with sound, the experiences that I'm able to go through your melodies and your story. you've got such amazing emotion there, and the emotion is what really sets me off because you make these sounds that I haven't heard before, and you put them in a way that hasn't quite been arranged before. I never quite know what to expect when you have these beautiful build-ups and drop it. And I have no feedback other than keep it up. I'm so stoked for this.
Dude, I love the 808 on that one. That was fucking sick. Another thing I think was really sick about that was like you used different sounds. A lot of the sounds are kind of different than when you usually use. Came out fucking dope. Good shit, dude. When are you gonna drop that?
Bro, like Michael said, like I'm glad I turned my mic off that time because like I fucking was in my chair, fucking bobbing up and down, like what the fuck? Like that was really cool, dude. Like that little 808 run you did in the middle, I fucking loved that, dude.
Yo,
Drop it.
Yo, thank you guys so fucking much. I'm dumb excited for this track. I don't know when I'm gonna drop it yet. I'm thinking, because it's not even done yet, I'm thinking about in the second drop, so we'll see how that goes. But probably within the next week, I'll have it done and dropped. So
whenever you get it done, send it to me as quick as possible because I want to play that bitch out. Yeah.
You know it, yo.
Yo, guys, I'm super stoked. We might have you guys know Suma, right? Shuma?
Suma!
Yeah. You guys, let's see.
Shuma?
So, this is his Discord name. Oh, wait. Is he not? Wait. Okay. I don't know. I think that's him. Yeah, so let's try to get him on here. Tag the fuck out of him. Is he in here? I don't know yet. No, I don't think so. Okay, so we're going to try to get him in here. Alrighty. Yeah, we want him in here. But, so cool. Caption, keep it up. Next up here, we have Illisen. He remixed this Akali track. So if someone can tell Suma how to get in the get heard, please.
He's here. He done made it.
He's in here?
Go click get heard. Oh, wait, maybe not.
Why? So wait, if he's not in here, he's not going to be able to hear you.
I did. I got excited. I'm sorry.
Alright, so yeah, just tell him in general how to get in here. Next up, we have Illisen with his Akali remix. I am super stoked. So let's see, is he in here yet? I don't think he's in here. He's not. Alright, we need to get him in here, guys. He's been with us for a long time. Wait, is he in here now?
No.
No. Scroll on the left and hit Get Heard Voice Channel. Alright.
There he is. Hi, buddy.
Yo, Shuma. Yo, so dude, PM me a track. Once again, like, if you're a future veteran, you'll always get added to the stream. But yeah, welcome, Shuma. We do these every Sunday. Super glad to have you here, bro. Yeah, so here's Illisen with his Akali remix, and then Shuma just PM me a track on Discord, and I'll put it in the stream. Ideally, something unreleased. Alright, so Illisen, what's going on with this track? Do I have the wrong link again? No? Okay. Our bot's just going crazy from all the good music. Third time is a charm. And once again, thank you guys so much for being here. We do these every Sunday, so let's do it. Alright. to play the second drop, and this will count as both of his tracks for the stream.
Maybe all we need is some time. Broken hands and taking thoughts. Every moment that we've lost. Wait until you change in your mind. All I want to see, you were never mine. Run far and never come back. But you ever mine. But you ever want what I want to see. Remember that. Run back to the past life. Got you. Come and find me.
Yo, so this was Illisan. I'm so bad with names. Ilasen Illisan with his Akali remix. So I think I heard this before and I liked it a lot. The second drop though, I want you to change everything up. I don't want like any similarities from the first drop. I want you to change up the drums. I want you to change up that low end. I want you to think of a whole new idea for leads. The couple parts that were different from the first drop, I fucked with. So like especially the high end. Oh, there was? Okay, I'm sorry, listen. But even when it drops there, I still want everything to be different. So since you said it's not finished, I would really kind of like take that into consideration. Maybe even have a similar arrangement to what you have, but change up the snare, change up the kick, change up the low end. Because the more differences you have in the second drop, obviously the better, especially for a big remix. But first drop, sick. I love that intro. I love the bridge, beautiful vocals. I don't have too much feedback.
It was dope. I don't really have much either.
Pretty much the same thing Michael said. That was dope. Hey, our feedback sucks.
Yay! All right, guys. Next up here we got Galva. Be sure to follow Illisan though, guys. He's not.
I mean, it's kind of hard to give feedback on a dubstep remix, though.
What the? It's like the second time you said dubstep, and I don't think it's dubstep. That was not dubstep.
That was, what was it? It was like some kind of bass music.
Like, yeah, John.
At least I'm not calling like Armin van Buuren dubstep.
No, for sure.
DJ Tiesto. You guys.
I guess trap dubstep. Yeah, so dubstep. I guess if other people are saying dubstep, you are not wrong, Jared. I'm sorry for putting you up on the masses. Maybe I don't know what dubstep is. All right, so cool. Wait, Jared, have you
not mentioned much.
Have you ever made dubstep Weaver Beats? Or are you about to?
What about Weaver Beats?
Have you ever made dubstep?
Yeah, back in the day.
Fucking is DIVERSA. I think DIVERSA is muted, but he made some cool dubstep too back in the day. I've never made it. All right, guys. So here we go. Here's some Galva. His track, Old Beat Extended. No extend that shit jail for him. Alrighty, let's see what's going on with our little bot here. I think we've put too much amazing music in it, and it's just freaking out. So let's try.
Put it on too much stress.
Too much stress. Too much stress. I'm just going to disconnect it like 3 times. Alright. Oh, okay. I figured it out. Oh, wait. Okay. Please work. Yay. And Caption with the perfect meme here. Yo, Galva, what the fuck? I love you so much. Galva's been with us for a couple of years now, guys. I think he was on the original Slack. If not, definitely the original Discord. Galva, what the fuck, dude? I fuck with this heavy. Below the Surface would fuck with this. If you release this on your own page, let me know. I'll support this. If you're looking for a release on our partner label, Presently Lifted would love to have it. But yeah, dude, definitely see what you can do as far as getting a label release. I saw more creativity typing. Ooh, and Molly would love it. Yeah, dude. And Molly, by the way, is run by, I'm gonna say it, it's run by Racket. So if you're looking to get your tunes out and supported by Phuture and Racket, hit us up. Aunt Molly's going. We also have another label called Always Family, which is run by BDOS and I, along with Allswell. So we got labels for days, so don't hesitate to send your music. Feedback, Galva, I got nothing. Maybe someone has something, but keep it up, dude. You're killing it.
Not much, really. It reminded me of Mr. Carmack, for sure. Which is dope.
Yeah, I actually didn't see that influence until you said that, but I totally feel that, too. Especially with the drums.
Yeah, the trap and the woo.
The trap and the woo.
Oh,
I've heard some tunes like that, for sure.
I think for the intro, it seemed a bit long. You don't have to necessarily shorten it, but at least for the second part, make it like way more build up heavy, so it sounds less of like the intro, because it just seemed like a really long, like minute long intro.
That's what I was gonna say. Just kind of like build more tension in that second half.
Yeah.
Other than that, my only feedback is put that shit in my inbox so I can play it out and people can shake their asses to it. Hey.
All right. Next up here, we got, I think, Who Are You? Yeah, we have Who Are You, also known as Toph, with his track Sky High. Yo guys, so that track is already out, so we probably won't go too in-depth with feedback. Number one, extend it, but number two, go ahead and check us out on SoundCloud if you like what you heard. Be sure to follow this guy. Be sure to follow everyone in here. So much amazing music. Does anyone have any feedback before we go over to the next track? Bipolar?
No.
Not at all.
Like, it's kind of hard to give, like, feedback on that. The vocals are just, like, fucking perfect.
Yo, Jared, do you ever check your Cooley for Resurgence? Your Cooley.io?
Yeah, I just did, like, yesterday.
Oh, cool, okay.
Actually.
Someone just PM'd me. I don't know if they're in this voice chat. Let's see.
Well, for exclusives, I did. I didn't check for the reposts.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think this was an exclusive. Someone is going to message you. I don't want to call them out, but they submitted something, so hopefully it's cool. All right, so next up here, fam, we got Polar. Shout out to our future patrons. Putting a roof over my head, getting us t-shirts, and paying for all of our SoundCloud and internet bills, which is going up and up the more we do things so for example, to stream on Twitch and Facebook and YouTube and Twitter at the same time, it costs us like $30 a month, but it's fine because it's kind of cool. Yeah, but no, I'm actually really glad that we're able to do that because like right now we're streaming on Twitter and YouTube and Twitch. And we can record it now, so we don't have to have Weaver Beats spend 6 hours rendering something. We can just record it and upload it to YouTube, so it's pretty tight. But here we go. Here's Polar with his track Mechanical Empire. So, someone take a guess on what my feedback is going to be.
Going to jail, homeboy.
Like Dylan, he's not quite going to jail, but I don't know, maybe close. But yeah, number one, extend that. Well, I think it needs an outro, but I think it more so needs like a bridge to the second drop. Caption, were you gonna say something?
Maybe like more different types of like melodies. I think mixing wise could be worked out a little bit, leveling out everything a little bit different. Make sure your drums are a little louder, and so that way it can, they can punch harder, bro. I'm pretty sure that's what you're trying. Dude, throw some horns in there, bro. Throw some like hype melodies, bro. It'd be super dope, bro. That's all I got,
Yes, Conda, you can please speak on this one. Go ahead. I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, so all I was thinking is like you want to create more movement, so you could put risers. I can send you a bunch of like really cool white noise effects. And yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say. There might be phasing between your kick and your horns too. I don't know. Did you do some EQing on your horns at all? Or? EQ cutting can like make a lot of space for other sounds, so you can like make your track more interesting. All those tracks.
Yo, Conda, thanks so much for the feedback. Guys, if anyone is on voice, so like Weaver Beats, DIVERSA, Liz Deck, Conda, please, Racket, please go ahead and drop your Caption. All right, just everyone on voice, go ahead and drop your SoundClouds and your Discords, just so everyone can have a chance to follow you. I've got a little announcement I want to make. Flourish at, like, there's so many people on voice. So go ahead and drop your SoundClouds. If you have a Discord, drop it so we can all join it. So these are the people that are on voice. Yeah, go ahead and follow us, join our Discords, check us out. Dylan, make sure to put an HTTP in front of your music. Micah, you're not on voice. You're fired, Micah. But yeah, guys, so fun announcement here. This Thursday, we're going to start having 2 feedback streams a week. So for most people here, you're probably not going to have to worry since you're here for this time. But for everyone else that typically is not able to make these times, what's up, Worth? For anyone else that's typically not able to make these times, we'll have one on Thursday. Now, I want to take a little vote, and what time would work best for most people? I'm thinking around 7 p.m. Pacific, so that way more people in different countries are able to do it.
Just said no.
I might do 9. If I did 9 p.m. Pacific time, we'd lose all of our East Coast people, but that would also bring the Europe crowd more potentially. So like, if we did 7 o'clock Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern on Thursday, is that like a reasonable time for you guys? Earlier, later? I'm not. It's kind of hard to take a vote in here since most people aren't going to be in here. But like, so for example, Vader, like you live outside of the U.S., right? So like, what time would work for you on like a Thursday? Then again, a lot of people are in school. I don't know. We'll just kind of try it and probably change the Thursdays up week by week until we find a good time that works. But definitely sometime at night. Well, night here. Yeah, no, time zones are so weird. But I need to find a time that like people from the West Coast will be here at night, but people from like Europe will be awake in the morning. So we'll kind of figure it out. But yeah, so that'll happen Thursday. And then here is the other fun announcement, guys. Get ready for this one. So starting this week, starting tomorrow, we're going to start having daily discussions on our Discord. So what that means is most every day there's going to be a new topic for us to discuss, for us to go over, an activity for us. I'm going to kind of go over what those are going to be. So every Monday, like we used to do, we're going to have motivational Mondays. So you'll head over to Motivation and you'll get motivated. Tuesdays are going to be Twitch Tuesdays. So I'll hop on and give everyone artist advice, tell you how to grow your SoundClouds. We'll have a guest on here that might show you how to mix and master. Every Tuesday on Twitch, we're going to have some type of thing to offer you, whether it's just listening to your music, giving you career advice, stuff like that. Wednesdays are a blank day. Thursdays, though, we'll have a feedback stream on Discord. Fridays, we're going to have a Twitch stream. So that means Weaver Beats and I might be playing Fortnite, and we'll let you join us. Ethan might be playing Fallout, or 9plus might be playing whatever you play. But we'll kind of have like gaming, and you'll be invited to join us. Other weeks where we don't have gaming, we'll just have a guest DJ, such as like maybe Racket and Clint. They'll go on and mix the music for a couple hours. But so pretty much every Friday, we're going to create a place for you to come on, hang out with us on Twitch. Saturdays, though. Saturdays is the funnest one, in my opinion. You guys ready for it? Let me know if you're ready for what we're going to do, because I'm about to tell you. I'm not hearing much excitement. You guys are about to be really excited, so I need some more people freaking the fuck out. All right. So Saturdays are Cypher Saturdays. So that means every single Saturday, we're going to give you 90 minutes to make a track based on 3 different rules. So the first one will probably be something like 100 BPM, you must use a Lion King sample from YouTube, and you must create hi-hats from scratch. You'll have 90 minutes to make a 90-second track. And Suma, all right, we will give you a preview for you to take tequila shots. But this is all going to start next week, guys. So get ready for it. It's going to start tomorrow, so get ready. But all right, let's go back to the music. Suma needs to take some fucking tequila shots. This one by Micah. Micah could go either way. We'll see if it's hype or if it's chill as fuck. Here's Micah 13 with his track Shit. Yo, what the fuck? Micah? Micah?
Extend that.
Yeah, someone, you're going to extend that shit, jail, dude. Sorry, Micah. I fucking love this, number one. But you need to make this longer, please. Yo, that was like super fucking tight.
Okay, put some money on your commissary. You're going to jail.
Yeah. So long story short, super tight. Extend that. This is one of my favorite pieces I've heard you make. By the way, Micah and Killa, I don't know how you guys feel about working together, but holy fuck, Micah, you probably want this to be all your own, but like I can't help but hear like what Killa would bring to the table, cause like she's on some really cool like Kate Renata style type vibes lately. That's all her own. And if you're going this like Carmack vibe thing, like you guys might make some fire together. So think about that. But feedback wise, extend it. I fuck with it. Quantize some shit if you want. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Sick.
Extend it.
All right, guys. So next up we have a Coco. Then we have Weaver Beads. We'll talk about that in a second. Then we have Fidus Akatis, Seiko, 9+, T. Peters, Flourish, finally, Lizdex, Cytex, Racket, and a bunch of other cool artists. So let's get started here. Here's Okoko with Okoko's track, Wedge. Oh, shit. It's DIVERSA again. DIVERSA, we've got a question for you. Do you have an answer?
Yo, what's up?
All right. Did you know vodka was made from potatoes?
Yup.
Well, shit. Okay. We're going to have a little bonus round here and give everyone 30 seconds to write DIVERSA or the Flourish or anyone specifically a question. So ask us, or me, ask us anything. We'll go around with an answer. We want to know any questions you have. Obviously, let's try to ask DIVERSA questions first since he doesn't come on as much as others. But if you have any questions, here we go. Let's do it. Because, yeah, we want to answer some questions. You went away for like 30 minutes, DIVERSA. Did you go into like another realm?
Oh, I don't even know what happened, dude.
Dylan, you gotta quit smoking. That sounded like a cough that like my 75-year-old grandpa that I don't have would make after he's been smoking cigarettes for like 60 years.
Oh, man.
All right.
In a way, that's the biggest diss of all.
I think it's a compliment.
Like, yo, you sound like you gonna die.
You sound like you're dying.
But honestly, I'd rather you smoke cigarettes than drink. So.
I thought someone was laughing like ridiculously.
I was laughing.
That was
a cough.
All right, guys. So here's Okoko. We'll get some more questions later. Here's Okoko with his track Wedge. Yo, that was Okoko, everyone. Racket, did you get those Fidus vibes? You might not, since you know Fidus so well, but I was really getting some Fidus Akatis vibes there. Beautiful. I liked the progression of it. I liked the overall tonality of the track. I could see some more Big Crush on there. That's a fantastic suggestion. Really cool. Just you kind of carried me away. I think it could be slightly more full, possibly. Like, I don't know how you would incorporate vocals in there, or maybe you add in like a complementing lead. I could really hear like a nice like mid-saw instrument that just kind of like glides through. But that's about it for me. Maybe someone has some more in-depth feedback, but keep it up. Oh, Toko. Oh, Toko Noko.
Really? Maybe. If you want to. Yeah.
All Are you in like a pool hall right now? I feel like I hear people playing pool. But
Yeah, I'm in a community center.
Okay, dope.
It's funny because he had to say that earlier.
Yeah,
guys, so,
I don't have any water now, so I had to. Yeah.
Fucking red.
But yeah, Coco, keep it up, dude. We love hearing whatever you have to share with us every single week. Next up here, we have.
It's funny.
Sorry.
I went to go follow him, and I already follow him. So apparently, you're continuing to do things right.
Yeah, dude, that happens to me so much. But here we go. Let's take it up a couple levels here. We got brand new Fidus Akatis and then Weaver Beats.
One of the members of the panel today, I'll just quickly point out, is a
Yo, Fidus Akatis, that is literally probably my favorite track I've heard you make.
I was just about to say the same thing. I've known you for fucking years. That is the coolest thing I've ever heard come out of you.
Holy shit. Yeah, whenever you drop that, dude, please link me up. I will help you support the crap out of that. Oh my gosh. Weather Channel type beat. If I was watching the Weather Channel and I heard that, like, I would literally be experiencing an acid trip. That was so trippy. I love the sidechain. I loved your keys. I love the instances of clashing notes. I don't know what you call that. Just like when a note hits like a millisecond before another one to give it that nice smooth little glide. No feedback, dude. That was gorgeous as fuck.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
We're speechless. Keep it up. That was one of my favorite tracks I've heard this month.
No feedback.
Alrighty. So, Weaver Beats, are you ready? Are you ready to show the world Juice?
Alright, to give some people some background on this track first. So I'm going through like a transitional period where I'm like kind of working on like rapping too. And I don't know, I'm like alright at it. I'm like trying to like get better though. So give me your feedback.
Alrighty, guys, let's go ahead.
Oh, and one more thing. So this is just like a verse because like this is gonna have like 5 other people on it, I think, or something. This is my friend Paradigm.
Damn. Okay. Alrighty, so here we go. Let's go ahead and take a little listen here. Here we go.
I need a pick me up. I'll see you in a minute. Pass me the sippy cup, drink it, then I'm finished. I'm out in the nighttime, walking around all day. Yo, I write rhymes, I make beats, I make sleep. ZZ all night, please don't wake me. Just mix the brew, yeah, pour it up. Put it in my cup, yeah, I'm going up. Press the Xannies, put the panties in the fucking bunch and shit. Got the cocaine out my nose, I think I'm about to roll a slip. If you don't know, then you know my crew just fucking hurt a bitch. Kick the Kirby, hit the dirt, beat him with his purse and shit. Beat him quick, ask the motherfucker who you working with. Observe and sit, as I take the brass knuckles to his chin. Hit the pin, right with his blood, till his blood is thin. Right in the circle, take a sip from the perp and then. Fuck did you play that shit, dude? I'm fucking twisted, dude.
Alrighty, Conda, if you want to hop on the mic, you're welcome to speak. I don't really have feedback, other than I think just like I'm the type of guy that really looks in the past, compares it to the present, and like your stuff a couple months ago when you were sending it to me, like this is almost night and day difference, like as far as like just the flow and your tonality, but I'm comparing it to the past, so I'm not the best for feedback. So Conda, Caption, if you guys want to chime in here, love to hear what you have to say.
Go for it.
Yo, so yeah, I just like first off, like your rapping style is like super unique. So you're already settled on that. Like that's already good and done. So you're fine. You just get like, yeah, there's just tonality and then the kick. I already said what I said, but like the kick transient didn't sound fat. But yeah, and then I was gonna say, like, if you listen to the tonality of the second part compared to the first part, you'll see what I'm talking about right away. So yeah. Next one, bro, dude, your rapping's tight, bro. So you're good.
Yeah, dude, like seriously, Weaver, try to do one of these every week. If you do one of these a week for like 3 more months, holy fuck! Like next year's gonna pop off, and like you might blow up even quicker and faster on rap than you have with all your other diversity, be it wave or ambient or funk or chill or fucking lo-fi. You haven't done too much lo-fi, but yeah, just keep it up, dude.
I think the feedback I have is like the first part of the verse before you changed up your tone and your flow. The dubs that you put behind your lyrics, I think they were a little off. I think you maybe try to do them again. Try to be more on point with it. You know what I mean? Yeah, and then see, I mean, I kind of agree with Conda whenever he's talking about the tonality, like they don't match up. So whenever you go into switching your flow, try something like going off your that last part of the verse, going off that, so you know what that you're into the next section, so it doesn't sound like 2 different people on the track. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I thought it was.
I've been debating if I should try to do that on purpose or not, because like I've just been kind of experimenting with my voice, and then it's kind of just been leading me to do weird shit like this, and then I'm like, never really heard anyone do that before. So I'm unsure if I should do that, like fix that on purpose. I hear what you guys are saying for sure.
When it is on purpose, I mean, that is cool because I mean, like I said, it almost sounds like 2 different people. So it's dope. Just maybe finding the right tone for it.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So yeah, that's all I got, bro. That was dope.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Yeah, thanks for the feedback, guys. Like I just wanted to get feedback on it because like I'm really trying to work on like perfecting that because like I can make beats like but. Like it's harder to finish songs, you know what I mean? But if you can rap and make beats, then you can make songs that are like you.
Very true. 100% agree with that.
Awesome. Cool, guys. So next up here, we got Psycho. After this, I'm going to play our new Presently Lifted release, and we'll go back in the queue with 9+ T. Peters and the Flourish. I'm super stoked for what's coming. Yeah, and then here we go. Thanks again, guys, so much for being here. Friendly reminder, you can have your goals, you can achieve your dreams. Never stop believing in what's possible. I highly suggest you write down your goals every day. Write down what you want to accomplish this month to get you to your goals by the end of the year, and write down daily goals so you can get there. So, hour of music producing every day, 30 minutes of outreach via messages, 30 minutes of sending your tracks around to different people. You can do it. I do one-on-one consultations with artists to help them grow and develop themselves. So if you're ever looking for a specific game plan on what you should do to get more followers and plays, hit me up. Happy to help. But for now, let's go over to Psycho, SCICO, with his track, Caro Part 2. That was Psycho, everybody.
I will slap you. Turn it back on.
I know, isn't that addicting?
Whoa.
I'm not gonna have too much feedback here, guys. I liked it. Go ahead and give him some feedback, because I got nothing. Sick work, dude.
There is none. That was amazing.
Okay. I mean, I got some. So, I mean, I'm sure you were reading while we were typing. There was dissonance in there. I'm not sure if you did it on purpose or not. Sometimes it can be hit or miss. Either way, it kind of like sets a interesting mood into the track whenever you do that. So like, I kind of don't mind that it has that dissonance. To be honest, in my opinion, I was like, oh, yeah, I fuck with that. So Yeah, that I liked your sound design. I like the way you like used your cutoffs and then had a little bit of like high fuzz in there on your sounds and shit. It was dope, bro. I'm not really sure why. I thought a lot of it was kind of empty, but for some reason it fit the mood the whole way through. So I'm not really sure what else you could do to it to make it more full if it needs to be more. Hell yeah, dude, keep that shit up. Keep working on it if you want to. Don't work on it, drop it. It's all up to you at this point, dude. It's going for it, bro.
I just want to say that you guys are crazy. There was no notes off in that. That was fucking amazing. I actually heard this before. I heard it in the submission form, and I actually tagged this one because the song is amazing.
Oh, it is. It's amazing.
Yo, wait, Fidus, or Racket. I don't know why I said Fidus. Racket. How would you feel about Aunt Molly also putting out cool fucking like lo-fi tracks like this? Would that be too crazy?
I mean, I was thinking about it, but I feel like it would wash it out. But like, I was thinking about maybe starting another page, but then again, we have so many already, so like, I didn't really know what to do, honestly. But I do really love this song.
Beautiful. Yeah, I mean, we can see what happens. I agree, though. We don't want to, like, make it too weird. But, all right, cool. Well, we want it to be weird, but not so fucking all over the place. All right, guys, next up here, we finally have 9+. Then we got T. Peters, The Flourish, and Shuma. I haven't heard a new Shuma track in forever, so I'm, like, super stoked. I heard he killed it a couple weeks ago, last week, at the Bass Music Network stage, where there was also Super Task and good old Phuture fam Bad Habits, so that includes Milan. Super tight. Here we go. Let's go ahead and play this one. 9+. Why is there a birthday candle set? My face on fire. Everyone believes in you. Yeah. Yo, man, gorgeous. I mean, like, as far as fuck, fuck, dude, I'm like speechless. Cause like, if man, cause like there's just like a few different ways you can go. Like as is, I would listen to that, but I would kind of like it if you actually put like some live band-esque sounds around it. So you know, turn it into an orchestra, add some horns, add your amazing drums. For whatever reason, I could totally see like some electric guitar kind of in there too. So I feel like you've got an amazing ground or like an amazing base for just an entire track. Really cool. I love that like acid freestyle. Fuck, what's the word for that? Not acid jazz. Fuck, I forget. But really cool, dude. I don't have any feedback other than yeah, get some bass and drums on the free jazz. Okay, yeah, for sure.
I appreciated coming back into the server to have fucking Jets serenade me. That was dope.
So I don't really listen to electronic music like a super whole lot in my free time. I actually listen to jazz constantly, and that was fucking perfect. Like, did you play that, or was it a VST, or?
No, that's him.
Well, awesome. Yeah, that's fucking badass, dude. Like, I mean, I figured you played it. It sounded like a real sax, but yeah, no, that was wonderful, man. I am going to disagree with Michael. I say don't change a thing and let it be what it is because it's dope.
Alrighty, famo. So cool. Wait, 9+ Portland, Maine, right? Not Portland, Oregon. I wish it was Portland, Maine. But here we finally have T. Peters. T. Peters, thank you so much for sticking with us. Here's his track Gold featuring Nebs.
All I really wanna do is watch anime and talk to girls, but I just don't have the time. These days, I'm just working on my mind. I feel like Randy, I'm a boon. I'm pulling powers out the moon. I'm building an empire, take on the entire world. They cannot touch me, I'm gold, yeah. 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 They cannot touch me, I'm gold. They got a dig for your soul, a gold, hold your heart. They wanna tempt you, metal one box in the gold, no, stack and invest it, make an investment. I look broke on the surface, I'm so rich, it's worth it. Every day, man, I'm learning. I'm not worthless, I'm worth it. And my girl understands, she knows the plan. If not, she ain't worth it. Car for fruits in a dream, my brother, you're worth it. I feel like people with the thunder. Clap, 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 clap and applause. I got people with the thunder. Clap, 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 clap. All I really wanna do is watch anime and talk to girls, but I just don't have the time. These days, I'm just working on my mind. I feel like Randy, I'm a boon. I'm pulling powers out the moon. I'm building an empire, take on the entire world. They cannot touch me, I'm gold, yeah. 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 They cannot touch me, I'm gold. How you in the fields? Fuck your chain, man, you ain't really real. One bar, straight from my heart and real. Lord, praying to God I kill. Rappers say your name and I'm aiming at your head though. Don't try cut my gums, I'll arrest you. Next what you saying, I'm a god with an extra. I know you a star, Nebula, so let's go. Yeah. You cannot touch me, I'm gold. You cannot fuck with the flow. What are you doing when you wake up? Is you fucking a hoe? Are you puffing a hoe? See me, I get up and...
Yo, T. Peters, that's absolutely perfect in my opinion. I have no feedback to bring to the table except let's definitely find you a label release for that, dude. I feel like Gold Prospector would eat that up. If Soul Etiquette heard that on the right day, I think they'd also fuck with that. I would not be surprised to hear that on Soul Election Radio. Super fire. Super fire. Yeah, no feedback. Maybe someone has something.
Alright, yo. I love the flow, bro. I love the like your style. Really, that's like the kind of stuff I listen to personal time. So that was dope. I guess really just work on, mixing and stuff like that. I think your voice could have been louder. And then maybe some of the effects could have been more prominent. But like it doesn't take away from the art that you're putting on a track though. So I really appreciate that.
Yeah, so all I was gonna say for the vocals is you can make it crispier by increasing the high end on the vocal, like past I think it's like 19K, past 19K, 20K, and then you use a multi-bank compressor on the high end and you compress the high end. I've only vocal mixed like once or twice, so if someone else wants to speak on that, feel free to go ahead.
Alrighty. Yo, so keep it up, T. Peters. Got our eyes on you. Anyone looking for amazing vocals like that, hit him up. We also have a wonderful pool of vocalists to work with. If you check the right-hand corner of our Discord. I heard Suma's working on vocals. I haven't heard him yet, but yeah, anyways, check the right-hand side of our Discord, and you will see all of our vocalists that we have to offer. Just scroll down. But next up here, we got the Flourish fam, and then we have Shuma, and then we have about 10 more tracks after that. So going to be a fantastic day and time. Yeah, Shuma doesn't sing, my bad. Yeah, thanks so much for being here, guys. Love every single one of you. I'm so grateful for us to have this community where we can come together and hang out and advance and improve. Here's the Flourish with Monday.
I said no. Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Yo, Flourish, I like that a ton. I feel like about midway through after the first drop, I think it's right when the second drop hits, you add in those plucky, like the plucky ARP or like the plucky sound.
Yeah.
I feel like you've still got room for something else. So like another complementing melody that kind of sings between them. Otherwise, I don't have too much feedback, but I'd love to hear what other people have to say because I'm super biased.
Yeah. So the yeah, you could definitely add more sounds. You definitely have to EQ cut the ARP and the other sound you have going. You have to get two sounds going on. So you definitely want to EQ cut before you do that. And yeah, I'm more than happy to listen to that again. So feel free to DM me.
Cool. Yeah, we'll do.
Anybody else?
No, that was solid.
Well, I'm glad you guys liked it. I'll tweak it a little bit. It'll be coming out soon-ish.
Yeah. All right, so guys, next up here we got Shuma. I have no idea what to expect here. So let's go ahead and take a listen. Shuma is our longtime Future veteran fam. Been with us since issue 3. Freaking Teal Merkin Pineapple. Once again, I was talking about that issue earlier. Like, that issue was so crazy because, like, it had so many people on it. Like, that was actually the premiere of Weaver Beats as well. It had Shuma. It had Milano. It had Suds. Once again, I said Indigo Beck. It was the premiere of Jamie Blake as well. Jamie Blake was one of my favorite artists that I've worked with. I think that was a premiere of Nomia, St. Clement, just like so many people. Oh yeah, Napkin as well. But all right, here we go. Here is Shuma with his Slim Jimmy Bronx Truck bootleg, and it's just the drop.
Love it. NWA, nigga with attitude. I got a bag of two, 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 nigga with attitude. I got a bag of two. Had them. NWA, nigga with attitude. I got a bag of two. Had them. NWA.
What happened?
Fucking.
What happened? Yo, Suma, what the fuck, dude? So this is what you've been doing, huh? Okay, I approve of it. Get some fucking music out.
Wait.
Yo,
is he still qualified to extend that show jail?
well, no, cause like he had to remove the intro in the first place, and he's not quite. He's almost going to jail. We'll give him a couple memes, but he's not going to jail. Conda, please.
You're on probation. Yeah, you're on probation, motherfucker.
Yeah, so I think what everyone should take from that is the way he, like, the bass carries the atmosphere, and then I don't know if he had a pad or something, and that lead is, like, at minus, it's like minus 18, minus 15. And, like, everyone heard the lead still, you know what I mean? And there's just so much space, and so that's what makes it danceable, and it's gonna bang at the club. And it made a lot of space for that vocal, which is, like, the center of the song. You know? So yeah, that's super good mix.
All right, famo. So here we go. Next up here, we got Lizdek. Once again, anyone that's on voice chat, please drop your SoundClouds. Actually, just anyone in general. Drop your SoundClouds, drop your Discords. Let's have a big follower party. So if you want to add to some followers or possibly get some followers, drop your stuff. Shuma, you're crazy. I love you. Please drop some more music soon. The world needs you. But every type of break is, typically for the best. So it's okay. Here's Lizdek and Matt the Bot, Departure. All right, family. Next up here, well, feedback-wise, I don't have any feedback. Yeah, sorry. But just fucking amazing was deck.
That shit was really well produced. It was tight. I liked all the synths you chose, and liked how it had that really slow rate in the first part, and then you started playing with the rating on it. That went well. Good job. Definitely got the old follow back, because apparently I'm an asshole and didn't do that before. So.
Yeah, thank you, mate.
Yeah, I don't think anyone has feedback to. Just keep it up. That's sexy as fuck. When is that? I'm swearing so much. That's beautiful. When are you gonna drop this?
No idea. I want to send it to a few people, label owners in particular, to see if they want to release it. Like, I'm thinking Tristan for Surreal or Johnny for Night Owl. Otherwise, not entirely sure quite yet.
All right. So next up here, famo, we got Cytex, and then Wisp, then Racket, and then looks like we just had a late patron join us, so we're gonna move them up a couple. So Cytex, Wisp, Racket, GGG, and then Sorted. And then we'll go back to the normal queue of Matt, Weebonell, Pentance, Perlu, Pixel Wax, Coyote, Omfu, Cernes, Flip, and Kevin 11. So we got some fun stuff ahead of us. Once again, shout out to all of our patrons. I've already talked about Patreon every time, but if you haven't checked us out, you get 2 tracks per stream. You can move to the top of the queue. And once again, for anyone that missed it, we are doing 2 streams a week now. So catch us on Thursday night in America or Friday morning in other parts of the world, such as Australia and the UK. We'll be having a stream for you. So that way everyone can participate. Alrighty, so here we go. Cytax with Remix Test. Loca's Remix Test. on. Oh, my computer's so bad. You guys are gonna hate me for stopping that there. Cytex, I love that bridge towards the end where we just stopped it. Really cool vibes. Got like, yeah, those Egyptian vibes in there. The sub in the first drop could use a little bit more work, like possibly some saturation, but more so just like kind of like honing in on its direction and kind of like just making it thump. Pretty cool though. I think the lead as well with that first drop, I wouldn't mind if that was a little bit thinner. It kind of like the mix kind of took up a lot of the track, and it might have clashed with the sub a little bit. So just really like honing in on that, making that like giving it its own space in the stereo. Really cool. I'm so stoked to hear the second drop. Conda, I'd love to hear you. What do you have to say?
All right, I'll say what I gotta say. Regarding what you said, Michael, I don't think doing anything to the stereo image will help clear up the bass. I mean, that's something you gotta do more with EQ, I believe.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yeah, so going off what Mike said on the sub and what Weaver said, like, yeah, definitely EQ cutting, and then if you have it not going the whole time, it'll sound louder. And then for the lead, I think it went like I think I would challenge you. I think you went that for 32 bars. For the second half of the drop, try to just like use same and then reprocess or redesign that same synth track, and then it'll be different in the second 16. So that switch. That's all I want to say.
Dude, Sorted's got the best hearing ever. Someone's like, is someone arguing in the background? Like, he's like, no, that's Overwatch in the back.
Is that Weaver Beats?
Yeah.
Yo, Weaver, I'm a big fan.
Oh, hello, B-Dos. I'm also a big fan.
I just got here, guys. Sorry I wasn't here, everybody. Here's my grand entrance. Sorry.
No worries, B-Dos. Thank you. But yeah, dude, keep it up, Cytex. Love
tag B-Dos and
love hearing what you have to share with us, Cytex. I want to hear more and more music from you. Yo, Shuma, thanks so much for joining us. Have a wonderful night, brother. Come back soon. Next up here, guys, we got some crazy new music that just came in. So we got Wisp, we have Racket, then we have finally GGG and Sorted and Matt AT4G and Weeb O'Nell. Then Caption has a track he sent in that Haas is going to be on. Then we have the rest of our queues. So still going strong here. I want to give a second to shout out Bloom Audio. So Weaver Beats has been running Bloom Audio for like 3 years now at least. Pretty much the most affordable mixing and mastering, like the best mixing and mastering you can get from the price. So check it out. You can either join his Patreon and get it, or you can just buy them one at a time. But feel free to PM for any information. They're definitely our go-to source. We've had more of our tracks mixed and mastered by Bloom Audio than any other service. So, you know, we've used fixed mastering in the past. We've had like people like Bob Mack that have remixed or mastered some of our tracks. But Weaver Beats is our go-to with Bloom Audio, so check them out if you're looking. This was not sponsored by Weaver Beats, but I just want to shout it out.
Yeah, I can give testimony to that.
Yeah,
he does good work. He's mastered at least 2 of my songs, and they both came out really good. So
yeah, I feel at least 2. At least.
Put my name on that.
All right, here we go. Here's Wisp with his track Midnight Beat. Let's do it. You guys are breaking the bot with all this good music. Send some crap to us, please, so we can. Honestly, I wouldn't mind some.
Send crap.
Send your crap. All right, here we go.
If anyone wants to send like Drake poorly, sing it in. Send it in.
Oh yeah.
All right, can you hear me? Okay, cool. Yo, dude, extend that. Number one, extend it. I love what was going on there. I love the emotion I was feeling. I loved the direction of it. No feedback except extend that baby. It's fully worthy of more of your time.
Nah, I'm still keep that up. That so yeah.
Alrighty. Yeah. Sorry, Wisp. We don't have more to say. We just love your stuff, and it needs to be longer. But yeah, beautiful. Yo, Caption and Wisp, are you kidding me? I would literally like save 10 different cats from being killed if that happened.
Yeah. Okay. Wisp. I'm not a. Forgot it about it. I'm sorry. Don't hate me, but I just remembered as soon as you dropped that track. Oh shit. I got you.
Yo, I forgot about it. Don't hate me. I'm sorry. I forgot about that shit. So we're gonna play some Racket. His track called Super Loaf is gonna be oh so dope, so let's play it. Let's play it. Yeah. Alright, so apparently if I rap, it screws everything up, so I'm not going to rap anymore. Alrighty, let's try to fix this. I just stopped streaming on Twitter and Facebook and Twitch in hopes that it'll make my computer faster. And it'll make things work. Yeah. Yo, I fucking love you, JJ. I love you so much. My sushi's coming, so I'll be right back. So roast him.
I really like the part where it was like boom and then bap.
Yeah, and everybody, I'm taking over for Michael here. I want everybody to know.
Oh fuck.
I want everyone to know that we do have a Patreon. Every little bit helps. My sushi addiction and my brownies and shit. Or crap, I can't cuss because we have young kids. But I'm in a car right now. I'm driving. I'm getting some vape stuff. I've been out the whole day. I missed everybody. I missed all your music. I really want to hear every single song you guys sent in. I love it. I love hearing everybody's music. I love Patreon. All my Patreon people fucking be there, dude. You guys are awesome. You guys help support me. My name's Michael. I live with Noah, the boy. He's fucking courteous family, bro. I got a new dude. Picture podcast is back. Oh, dude, we're killing it. I'll let the real Michael talk now. Patreon,
Already, yeah.
Patreon.
So BDOS, you're
Dude, you
fired.
sound like you're like 5 to 10 feet away from your mic.
Sorry.
Yo, I wanna
I'm
take.
in the car. I'm on my phone.
I want to take a second to shout out. I want to shout out our newest Patreon member. Thank you so much for joining. But anyways, we're gonna go forward. My sushi's here. Here is GGGGG. Shout out to Pixel Wax for joining Patreon. Let's go and take a listen to this track. Sushi on my knees. Sushi, so lean. I got so much wasabi. What am I gonna do with it? So much wasabi. I'm feeling all cool with it. Woo! Woo! Shout out Wasabi. Yo, family, that was GG, also known as Bass Boosted Meganar. Fuck, dude, I don't have much to say except I love that so much. I didn't hear the full second drop, but I think in that second drop you've got room for that lead to kind of like punch out more, maybe add like a second lead in there. I really want more, like even more shock and awe factor when that second drop kicks in. That bass came in beautifully, but I kind of want like a lead like the first one. Obviously different, but some type of lead in there. Yeah, dude, that was fucking hella fire. If you're looking for a release on Presently Lifted, let me know. I would drop that all day on there. But otherwise, link me when that comes out. And hopefully someone has some more in-depth feedback than me.
Yo, when did you get? Was that not your dog barking? Oh.
Anyone have feedback, or did GG?
I missed that one. My bad. I only heard the end of it.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't really have that much feedback. I think maybe the mix in general it can be worked on, just like tightened, because overall the sounds were nice. I think it was good though.
Yeah, dude.
I like that one noise that I have in there. I don't know what you would call it, but it's like that. I don't even know. It's one of those noises that you don't hear that often, baby. But like you'll hear it in like movies and shit. It's like that weird. I don't know.
All right. Next up here, we have. Oh God, I just took so much wasabi. Hopefully, I'm okay. We're gonna have Pixel Wax, and then we'll go back with our cute. Pixel Wax just joined Patreon, as I said, so we're moving him up. Here's his track, Redundant. Yo, if you guys like what you heard, go ahead and check Pixel Wax out on SoundCloud. This track is out, so if you liked it, give it a like or a repost or a comment. Yo, dude, I think you nailed exactly what you're going for. Beautiful lo-fi beat vibes. Like, if I studied, I would study to this. I don't have too much feedback, man. Maybe someone has something, but I'll give everyone a chance to talk.
Yo, honestly, I really personally, I don't really. I think that like it was well rounded for the style that you were doing. So I would just say, yeah.
You should send that to like Chilled Cow and College Music and Neotic and all those chill lo-fi channels, because I think that would make it on pretty easily.
Yeah, it sounds just like it would just slide right into the mix and it wouldn't stand out in a bad way. Like, I mean that in the best way. I don't know like, that sounds.
No, I know what you mean. Sweet guys, so yeah, keep it up. Follow Pixel Wax. Next up here we have Sorted Music with his track Suddenly. Yo, this was Sorted, everybody. So yeah, dude, once again, super dope vibes. I feel like you could make those drums punch a little more specifically, like just bring them up a little bit in volume, make that snare just kind of like fuck it up. Like some of the lo-fi that I really like has those snares that just like are so fucked up with like redux, or they're so lo-fied. So I think that's something to pinpoint. But then you've got room in the track. So I feel like with that room, some vocal chops might actually work pretty well in there. Or like if you ever listen to funk music, some type of funky vocal style processing could be pretty cool in there too. But I like it. And then yeah, with the snare too, besides changing the texture of it, definitely add more variation to it. And yeah, add a lead in there, maybe some vocals. So you've got room, and having room is so cool once you've got like the body of the track down. But that's pretty much it for me, dude. Yeah, I agree, Weaver. Anybody else?
Yeah, I would just agree with you. I'd add some, like you said, some vocal chops in there, just to kind of make it a little more interesting. But all around, it was really cool. Like we were saying, the bass was really nice. It was EQ well. Ooh. The mixing was solid.
So much wasabi.
Bobby?
Sorry. I thought I was muted. I just I try to do like a ton of wasabi until like it feels like I'm almost gonna die, because it's like a really weird high. Like it'll go through all my fucking face, up through my nose. Like I kind of like the burn of it. I don't really like spicy stuff, but for whatever reason I don't know, kind of pushing my limit to how much wasabi I can cook.
Wasabi's not fire though.
Wasabi's not hot to me. It just tastes really bad.
Yeah, wasabi doesn't have a good taste to me.
Really?
That's what I don't like about it. I like hot stuff though.
I could eat a whole entire chunk of it and not be affected by it. I just think it tastes gross.
Wow. I'll need to come to Nashville and eat some Nashville hot chicken and fucking die when you eat it, and again later when you shit it out.
I'm good on that one. I actually have to go, guys, so I have to dip.
Who's that?
Y'all. I gotta go because I gotta go eat.
All right. Well, much love, brother. I will talk to you soon. Have a wonderful day.
I should do that too.
So
I'll be here though.
All right, guys. So we got a few more for you. We got Matt, we got Weeb, we got Caption, we got Pentance, Perlu, Coyote, Omfu, Cernes, Flip, and Kevin. So let's get started. Here's Matt with with drum and with DB work in progress thing. Fucking bot. Alright guys, so just a moment here while we figure out what's going on. I want to take a moment to thank everyone once again for being here with us today. Every Sunday at 1 p.m. Pacific Time, 4 p.m. Eastern. And also as a reminder, this Thursday we are starting a new stream. So we're going to have 2 streams every single week. I'm super stoked for that. Alrighty. I don't know why it's not playing. Damn, dude. Damn. That was so beautiful. I'm going to open a soda water. So, I loved so much after that drop when you had that bridge. And it just, like, turned into this environment that I really only know from DIVERSA. Like, I don't know if you've listened to his, I guess the Of the Mysterious Voice EP would probably be the best example. But how he went through and had that gorgeous drum and break vibes where there wasn't, too much hard stuff going on. It was just like a beautiful atmosphere with keys. Yo, super gorgeous, dude. I think Extended #1. And then, yeah, you've got room for some Foley. You've got room for some Foley in there. But I like that a lot. I don't have too much feedback here, man. But gorgeous. But yeah, once again, guys. What's that?
Same, honestly.
So this is gonna be my last bit of feedback, and I gotta get ready to go to this meeting. But yeah, I really dug it. I like you said, it reminded me of like older DIVERSA. I like the drum and bass vibes. The snare was really cool. I like how it sat in the track. I feel like you could probably benefit from like something simple for Foley, not like pots and pans, but maybe like rain or something in the background. It was really cool though. Great track, man. Other than that, love you guys. I'm gonna peace out. Go get ready and go to the drunk meeting.
Love you, bro. You got this. Good job, dude. That's such a giant step.
Man. Stay strong.
Yeah.
Love y'all.
Cheers.
All right, guys. So next up here we have Weebo Nell, and then we've got Caption. So let's go ahead and do it. Whoops.
Mission complete.
Alrighty, guys. So that was Anime Sucks, also known as Weeb or Onel, or BDOS's number 6 fan. I liked it. Yeah, definitely creative. That lead kind of sounded like I was in like Area 51 as the world was ending, and there was like these sounds coming off from like the loud speakers, the loud sirens in the middle of nowhere, just saying like doom is fucking coming. But yet it was very peaceful. So I like the story that you were able to paint with your track. I do, however, think that you told like 75% of the story. I think you faded it out too much. I would build like a bridge and like say a 20-second bridge, then like a 40-second drop. Kind of extend that to 3 minutes. Some of the percussion was a little bit repetitive. So like having more, I guess, variation with the snare and the percussion could really tie things together. You've already done so much work that spending a couple hours just to kind of like make sure there's a lot more flow instead of the repetition, I think could really help with the percussion. And yeah, really cool, dude. You're painting a beautiful story in my head. Anyone else have anything? Boom, boom.
Yo, I like the whole idea behind your drums. And I like that you, yeah, like you said, like the storyline of the track is just dope. Maybe looking at getting a little bit more, like, use that space your drums aren't. It's an extra random ass sound. Just to give it extra space. Just like this drag.
Alright, guys. We have. Oh, sorry. What was that?
Nothing. Could you guys hear me?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I thought there was something else. But let's go forward with Caption. Here's this track called Home. And rumor has it Hans is going to be on this track as well. So.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
He surely is.
So good, dude. Everything. Are you so good, Captain? I don't know what you're doing, man, but like, your music is just like speaking to me on such a fantastic level. Just like, you're in this, you are ready, you're committed. I can feel your drive. I can see what you want out of this, and it inspires me so much, and it should inspire others. Just like, you're putting in your all. I don't know how much time you're spending on music, but it sounds like a shitload, and that's gonna take you so far. Cause like, I'm very inconsistent myself. Like, I'll work for like a week, I'll do like 10 hours in a week. Next week I might do 40 hours, and the next week I might not like work more than an hour. And I need that consistency in my life to like keep it up. But Yeah, dude, I don't have any feedback other than I can't wait to see what happens with this. I love those vocal chops. I love the harmony. I really love everything about that. I think, as I'm sure like Hans steps in, I think there's definitely room in the first drop to kind of like add some stuff to fill it out, especially as it progresses. But I think if you're sending this to him now, that's kind of like perfect, so that way he can still add his own story into it. But that's all I got, dude. Gorgeous.
Thanks, dude. You know, like, this is really the thing that I wanted to. You saying that is
you broke up a little bit. You said this is the thing you really want to do?
Can you not hear me? I said, yeah. This is the one thing that I've always wanted in life.
Yes.
Saying that, you know,
the one thing you've always wanted to do. I feel that, and no worries. I think, so long story short, he's saying this is the one thing he's wanted to do in his life, and I think a lot of us can relate, so let's do it. No more sitting around. As soon as this stream is over, get to making some music. This inspires so many people. It inspires me. Yeah, so here we go. Let's listen to a few more tracks here. Please, everyone, chime in with any feedback you have. The more people we have helping others, the better. So type in general how you think the track could be improved. And here we go. Here's Penitence with his track, Solitude. Alright, YouTube, we are ending. Much love, guys. Check us out every Sunday and Thursday.